Shortly after the video made by the Igbo king, where he was seen addressing that he has acquired over 50 acres of land, not just for Igbos, he went further to say that we are Nigerians first, before tribe, before religion. A lot of Yorubas living in Ghana came out to say that they are not interested, that this is the first time they don't want to be associated with Nigerians. They want to be called Yorubas because it is a battle between Igbos and Ghanaians, and they don't want to be dragged into it at all. They went further to say that this should be addressed as Igbos and not as Nigeria as a whole because of the saga Nigeria must go. Nobody wants to leave Ghana. It's getting serious. I'm going to show you guys the reactions made by the Igbos, the Yorubas, and of course Ghanaians addressing the whole issue. But then again, I ask, what happens to one Nigeria? Watch these videos.
You see this Igbo king matter, where they grant. So you remember me of something. I don't want to talk about this Igbo king matter, but you should remember me of something. Not be now. 20 years to come, 10 years to come, 30 years to come, what did they happen for Lagos go happen for Ghana? You see, so it go happen for Ghana, whereby since they buy 50 acres of land now, that buying of land not be illegal because now your Ghana government and your Ghana chiefs and landowner and I say the land, so they might have right to get money. When I take money, when I give her land, no wahala. But no say like 30 years to come, on my way the Ghanaians no go fit enter so certain place for this country. That Igbo community don't want be so. Ghanaians no go fit go there. They go ban you. They go ban on and say Ghanaians no enter here. You see, so not be now. Now later. And the reason why I say do this video again is say, see, if Igbo man do something, let's say Igbo man fight with somebody, injure person. Yeah, you address him as a Nigeria. Yes, he's in Nigeria. If Igbo man go steal or even buy person self, he's in Nigeria. We cannot deny say this is Igbo man, this one no. But you see this concerning matter of king and everything, so Igbo king. On our way, say on they do content, on the blog say someone say on come on and say and you these Nigerians and not be you these Nigerians. All of us are not Igbo in this country. We are one Nigeria, but we are not one tribe. The matter on ground is Igbo king. So if you are addressing the issue, address it like Igbo people. Even some of the Igbo people not really support this thing, but address as Igbo people. Well, they get chief of Kwabeyan, chief of Adenta, chief of Kaswa, chief of this, and general king. So hear the names them. We have Yoruba in this country, we have Hausa in this country, we have Delta State, Port Harcourt, and all over in this country. So when they do this thing, so Mokona no say now they deal with Igbo. But if na general matter, say maybe Igbo man commit crime, let's say like as our guest, then the woman traffic, like cash on Nigeria again, now we be Igbo get, go to Nigeria traffic. Fine, he's in Nigeria, but this part of kingdom. I beg. Ghana what would just in Nigeria, so the country is just like, let's say, you will go lodge for hotel every day. You are paying 260 in a hotel every day for 1 year, even for 10 years, not make you the owner of the hotel. Now lodge the lodge. Yes, if the hotel look at okay, because you have lodged for 2 years, you want to dash you 1 month free as a customer. Now lodge you there, not be you get the hotel. Ghana is our second home, and we try to live as one. So we're not in there to go bridge this thing. That's why I say forget the online dragging and all that, now just vibe. But this one is not they turn out to the man shift for every other time. So we get Nigeria High Commission. I'm not going to tell the work of Nigeria High Commission in this country. What is the work of Nigeria High Commission in this country? They sit down, they watch this country, they happen. Address the issue as it is. The topic of the matter is Igbo king, not Nigeria king. Shalom. Midasi papa. You.
Being so good, he made it in life. He married a Ghanaian and he made himself king. And from the horse's own mouth, he was saying he had even appointed sub-chiefs under him in all the 10 regions of Ghana. And the man is still there. So I don't know what kind of country we have become. You know, we are so peaceful to the extent that people are beginning to take advantage of us.
Videos of Ghanaians clamoring about a Nigerian who is trying to be an Igbo king in Ghana. So like people making a lot of noise about it, that he can't be a king in Ghana, he can't be this, da 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 da. So my question is, him being a king, is he going to be a king for any Ghanaian community or any Ghanaian tribe or any Ghanaian group of people? That's my question, and the answer is no. He's going to be a king for Igbo people. So if this man is going to be a king for Igbo people, for me, I don't see a big deal. I don't see anything wrong with that, because I believe that things like that also contribute to the development of a country. So yes, we cannot take out the fact that we have a lot of Nigerians in Ghana, and they also have to bow or respect authority. And if we all will agree that there are times that issues happen, and we're looking for people that people actually respect or adore or reverence. So if there is a Nigerian king that Nigerians or Igbo people are going to give reference to, then I don't see anything wrong, because it can actually curb the issues of all this, their atrocities, their crime and everything. He is going to be like a leader who can organize his people and put them under and like encourage them, advise them, or guide them to do things right. So in the past few years, I have seen Ashanti kings in places like I've not seen one in the UK, but I have seen some in Hamburg, some in the other European countries. There have been times where I remember some few years back, somebody died and they had an interview with somebody who called himself the Ashanti king. That means he's only representing his people in that part of the world. So if we have an Igbo king, it means he is also going to represent his people in Ghana. Let us not take out the fact that we have a lot of Nigerians. There is nothing we can do about it. As long as we are not stopping them from coming or trooping into our country, we need authorities to control them or to manage them as a people. So if somebody comes out to say, oh, I am an Igbo king, he is an Igbo king. We don't have Igbo tribe in Ghana, so he is an Igbo king. And I heard that he's even acquired a land to build build houses or to build settlements for his people, which I don't see anything wrong with, in my opinion. Because if he builds a settlement, or he sets up a community and names it the Igbo community, it is for Nigerians. They will be there, then they can do whatever is pertain to Nigerian culture or Igbo culture or whatever culture they want to live with. So yes, all we have to do is to regulate them so as to not to go overboard. All we have to do is to set boundaries so as to not to leave them do things that will bring some issues to Ghana. We just have to manage them. Him being an Igbo king doesn't mean he's going to override or overrule any of our kings. No, he wouldn't come here. He is just an Igbo king in Nigeria. Nigerian Igbo king in Ghana. That's all. That's all it is. So me, honestly, I don't see why people are talking so much. People are making a lot of noise, or people are putting a lot of negativity in this initiative. Please, let us allow people. We've always been hospitable. We've always been welcoming. Ghanaians have always been loving people. Ghanaians have always been, like I said, hospitable. I don't have much words, but let us allow these people to be, and let us leave them. Let us just guide them as to what they have to do. Let us guide them to do what is accepted in our country, to follow our rules and regulations, to follow our laws, to follow everything to make us a peaceful nation. That's all about it. Please, Ghanaians, let us be Momayan, calm down. Let us cool our hearts. Let's cool our hearts, and then let's calm down and accept the people. Let them do what they want to do. Thank you.
The first video made by the first guy that shared the reasons why Yorubas has backed off, He shared a lot of story. The video was up to 7 minutes. If you want to hear his stories with the Igbos and how the house he rented in Ghana, the Igbo man came, according to what he's, let me just quickly drag the story for you guys, right? I had to cut the video off because it was almost 10 minutes video and I don't want to bore you guys with his stories, but let me summarize it. So what the story he shared that happened years back when he got to Ghana was that he rented an apartment and an Igbo person came all the way from Nigeria to Ghana and he, volunteered to squat with this guy. Along the line, he had to bring the girlfriend. They started living together. Along the line, they got into fights. Along the line, it led to police station. Along the line, the man started claiming the house. So according to him, what the Igbo man did was they were having a conversation and the police was like addressing them as Nigerians. You speak to your brother, but in the actual sense, he is not his brother. He went further that his brother wouldn't treat him the way. So what he was saying, advising Ghanaians is that if they allow the Igbo king in Ghana, in 10 years, in 20 years, in 30 years, they would probably take over their lands. That is what they've done in Lagos, that Igbos are now claiming to be the owners of Lagos, which you know that ideally Lagos is being owned by Yorubas. So I'm going to tell you guys for free that one of the things that has eaten deep in Nigeria is tribalism. We all know that aside religion, tribe is the reason why we are where we are today. The reason why even the government, right, is because the Hausas want their person to be there. The Yorubas want their person to be there. The Igbos want their person to be there. Any other tribe that does not want, even if you are the candidate you are bringing is better than their candidates, they just feel like, I don't want the Igbos to be there. They're not meant to be there. It's just because of it. But I remember the reasons why Kenyans have been fighting. The Gen Zs of Kenya has been making it all round on social media. It's because these people, they don't have any tribe, no religion, nothing. They're just one voice. But I have no problem with this guy because we all know that when something has started going bad, a lot of people start pointing accusation fingers of people. I kind of think that even though what he said makes sense, people are always speaking on this, you're entitled to your own opinion. That's what I have to say. But bringing tribe at this crucial moment, I don't think is the way forward. We should find a way to advise this Igbo king to stop immediately, not trying to drag tribes into it. And of course, the second video I shared was a lady asking that if the intentions of this Igbo king is to curb the insecurities, the happening. I don't know the English right now. Happening, the atrocities that Nigerians have been constantly committing in Ghana, then she does not think there's a problem with them stopping the Igbo king, because on the long run, the Igbo king is going to help to fight all these things that Ghanaians has actually been complaining of on the long run. When I heard her speak, I kind of felt that she spoke right, and I kind of feel like she also has a point. Despite the fact that Ghanaians do not want the Igbo king anymore, she still made facts by saying that they should look into it and know what his intention genuinely are. That is why we have so many people are supporting him, and on the second thought, we have other people. On the second hand, we have other people applauding him for what he wants to do in Ghana, even some Ghanaians, right? I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching up until now. Let me know what you think in the comments. If this is your first time coming across my face, my name is Uju. You are welcome to Uncut with Uju. Don't make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.